Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to my morning report on Wednesday the 18th of March with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. The European trading session has got off to a fairly mixed start, and that is basically coming ahead of this crucial FOMC meeting that we've got today. 7 o'clock this evening UK time, we've got the announcement of monetary policy from the FOMC, and that all-important word patient is obviously the big focus that we've got from the markets today. Forex markets are pretty much consolidating in front of this announcement, and the analysis of this word patient has obviously been done to death in the media. The expectation is by a lot of the analysts out there is that they will remove the word patient, but then they could even introduce a new sentence which just basically talks about data dependency, and then after that it depends on obviously what economic data suggests in the States. And as to exactly how the market takes this, well, I think there's obviously been a strong dollar run in front of this meeting, and the announcement will probably just maybe temper that little run slightly. You could argue that even if they do remove the word patient, the market could take it as a slightly dovish outlook because of the fact that they will add in that data dependent word or new sentence, and the market is sort of viewing data at the moment in the States as just slightly coming in a bit disappointingly. But it'll be interesting to see what happens this evening. Markets ahead of it are basically consolidating flat. They don't really want to take a view ahead of it, so it's obviously key in terms of what the direction is going to be in the near term. But that's not the only thing that we've got going on today. We have got, from the UK side, we've got unemployment data at 9:30. That's forecast to come in slightly down from last month at 5.6%, and that would be an improvement in the claimant count of 30,000, down from last time out. So that would be another instance of strong employment data for the UK. But that's also coming at 9:30. We've got the Bank of England meeting minutes, which will be interesting. All 9 members last time out voted for no change on monetary policy, and the expectation is that all 9 members again will vote for no change on monetary policy. But and I say this, but obviously the data for the UK has been just slightly better in recent weeks, so perhaps there is the possibility of a risk that maybe Martin Wheel or Ian McCafferty, or both of them, may well vote for a rate hike, but it is not expected by the market. And then into the afternoon we've got the US oil stocks, which could certainly have an impact on the WTI price. Look at this, for the last 9 weeks we've had oil stocks that are rising in the US, and the expectation is for 3.5 million barrels there, so that's expected to improve as well. Also today we've got the UK budget. Now that is Chancellor Osborne's final budget that he is giving in this Parliament, and that is potentially going to be a political one, including a few tax giveaways potentially, and interesting that we could have some movement in specific sectors in the UK, but nothing too significant ahead of the election there expected though. So that's at 12 o'clock today, I believe. Or no, sorry, 12:30. Actually, 12:30 UK time. But obviously, the Fed this evening is the key focus. You've got the Fed at 7 o'clock giving this statement and or releasing the statement, and then you've got Janet Yellen giving her press conference at 7:30 UK time. So quite a lot of focus on there. But how is this affecting the markets? Well, my chart of the day is silver. And this is the interesting thing about silver, is the fact that it's a very similar chart to gold, and the silver chart, however, is holding on to this this support, you would argue, around this the 1550 mark. You only really had one daily close below that mark, 1546, but then you sort of consolidated, so you'd say that you're still consolidating around this support, but it's just dipping back towards that level again, testing it to the downside. And I think if we now start to see a second daily close below that, 1549 actually is the absolute low of that support, If you see a second daily close below that, then I believe that you would be seeing a move back towards this key low of 1442. Now that, as I said, is very similar to the gold chart, because the 1550 level equates to the 1168 price support, old support on gold, which has already been broken, interesting, and gold is consolidating below that level. I'll talk about that in a bit on the chart. But also the next key support is this 1st of December low on that gold chart, which is equates to 1142.90 on gold, but and on this silver chart it's 1442. So I believe that gold is going back to that 1142 mark, and I think that this silver chart is as well going to be coming to continue this downtrend and retrace lower. You've also got on this downtrend, if I get rid of that crosshair, you've got the basis of resistance that's coming in now with this falling 21-day moving average. And that, interestingly enough, is around about where we see the first real resistance coming in. That old floor just around $16 becomes the new resistance, and that 21-day moving average is now at 1603, so very close to that old floor, and I think that is the new resistance. So anything that you see as a sort of jump towards maybe $16 would be a very good opportunity to sell. Looking at these momentum indicators, certainly that would be the case. They're all confirming the weak outlook, the sequence of lower highs on the RSI, the falling MACD lines, and also the weak stochastics as well. So not a great deal going right for silver at the moment, and I think that the downside could well be opened if we close below that 1550 mark again, and it currently looks like it's sort of moving towards that sort of way. Obviously silver is going to be impacted, as the others are going to be, by this FOMC meeting, but it could well be that we're pushing back towards this 1442 low on silver. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on silver today, and obviously in front of this FOMC meeting I think it's going to be fairly flat, but I think after that we're going to get some significant volatility, I think. So we could well see some major moves. But anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading throughout the day, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.